Mathieu in the starting lineup after a three-point game, his best game of the early season last night. Starting lineup brought to you by Molson. Molson, everyone in. John Tavares with Mathieu Matthias Michelli. It'll come back to the line for David Severson. He'll flip it deep. Mathieu Olivier out there along with Charlie Coyle and Cole Sillinger for Columbus. And here's Coyle trying to go short side. That goes off Primo, and his first goal of the year after 18 last year. There's a great pass cross seam. Werenski in, and puck on the line, and it stays out. Wow. Leafs trying to clear it out there. Riley can't. Kept alive here. Centering pass at the skates of Matthews. A lot of energy here right now for Columbus. Marchenko stopped by Primo. As the Leafs trying to put out this fire. Myers.
Chinnikov in, playing, as you said, had some of his best hockey in the last little while. And Robertson getting another chance on that top line. He capitalized on it against the Sabres.
Here's Sillinger with speed. Going to the net. Scores!
This is all about speed. And watch as this turnover happens, how quickly Sillinger focuses on his skating. Couple of puck to the outside, keeps his legs moving, a long reach there for Benoit. And it's a read that I don't think Primo thought he could pull it that quickly and get that puck up and over. Over the stick, and it looked like underneath the arm. Sillinger does a nice job with his legs to protect the puck from the Benoit stick, and then pulls it.
Comes up with a puck. Nice play by Nick Robertson in William Nylander's spot, and Matthews, hot shot rebound, and McMahon stopped on the backhand by Merzlikins. That's off Nyes in front of the net. Sillinger, the goal scorer, trying to chop it past Benoit. Michelli gloved it down and then got knocked down. 5 Blue Jackets evade the Leaf zone. Werenski scores!
Thinking that there's going to be a pass somewhere. This play happens just inside the line. Olivier doesn't worry about the puck, takes the body. 4 guys coming in, and you can see the hesitation by McCabe. Taking away a passing angle first, then tried to get there before the shot, and this is one for Primo you got to have. I mean, that's a good goal-scoring defenseman in Werenski that showed great patience and waited. Hard guy to handle. He knows what his role is on this team, and Dean Evanson was singing his praises today and last night after a great effort.
So we start the second period. The Leafs
offensively just hasn't been able to do it consistently here in the first 10 games.
Columbus a -3 in the second period as Lorentz looks in front. Here's McCabe, stopped by Merzlikins, rebound, scores! Puck batted in. And is it Sammy Blais at his first as a Maple Leaf?
Well, how about the read there by trying to make something happen. Get in on the forecheck. A great effort here by Lorentz, jumping to the hole. And man, talk about your first opportunity in the second period. Sammy Blais hasn't scored a goal since October 19th, 2023. I mean, just incredible. Didn't play in the National Hockey League last year. Did a great job with Abbotsford winning the Calder Cup. And here in the second period of his first game, Max Domi gets the puck labeled for the top corner.
Yeah, it was the flip to Domi in the third period that led to a goal when Max Domi moved up. A chance for Knives right off the draw. It opened up as 91 looks for 500 right here. And a glove stop by Merzlikins.
Sit on the bench and you're watching and going, oh, man, he's got a purpose every time he's been out on the ice. That can be contagious.
Well, that's turned over. Chance for Columbus. And Primo with a stop there as Easton Cowan. Boy, the game's turned, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. You know, that's what you hope. You get a little spark from that goal.
Gibble low and Lundestrom back in towards Marchenko. Looking in front. Big stop. Rebound. Scores. Ivan Provorov.
What a killer goal this is. You know, the Leafs finally, as you said, getting the territorial advantage, had all kinds of pressure, good chances. There's 4 guys back in the front of the net, nobody able to get to the puck. Another example of just some sloppy defense. And Chris, we've said it all night long. This Columbus D will jump up at every turn. And there's Provorov showing good patience.
And going to play the key role in that run to the Stanley Cup in 2019. Look out, here's a 2-on-1. Sillinger across, scores! Coyle to
do a play offensively. Instead, you lose it. It's this decision right here. Goes for the puck, can't control it. Now you had your D pinching up as well. Another odd man rush, a beautiful pass across. And, you know, there's something about getting that early goal, Chris, in your confidence. Sillinger hadn't scored yet. He goes under the arm there as Primo trying to slide across.
Up ahead, Domi. Lorentz drives the lead, knocks it down. And there's Lincoln's a good stop, and Lorentz heavily into the end boards, and he's been shaken up. Lorentz slowly trying to get to his feet, scores! And the Leafs are playing short-handed there. And it's 5-1 Columbus.
Oh, man. And you want to see a whistle there if you're Lorentz. He's frustrated. He went head first after that play. And Watch just does a great job and then gets a little push at the end, Christensen, and he went head first into the boards, was in some trouble. The official was right there watching, but he's also watching a scoring opportunity at the other end in transition. Didn't get the quick whistle, and Fabro just follows that one up. The frustration for Lorentz. And once again, a chance at one end goes back to the other, and suddenly it's a 5-1 game.
And once again, a Blue Jacket defenseman scoring. That's 3 of the 5 goals tonight.
You know, he's hoping to get himself back. Would love to be able to play on the weekend, but it's been frustrating. There's been so little practice time. Hasn't really gotten into a big flow.
1 for 4 last night against Calgary. And it's Michelli. It's Morgan Riley in and off the post. Hit the post moments ago. Turns it over, and here's Charlie Coyle. Sillinger again. Another chance, and that one turned aside by Primo. There wasn't much support there. Robertson comes on now, along with Clay. Here's a chance. Olivier scores! That line's got enough. And Mathieu Olivier has his first of the year.
Yes, first in 15 games going back to even last year. And to pass the puck to a quick turnaround, and an errant pass creates the odd man rush the other way. Good little drop that just the screen for a split second as Coyle drops this one through. Then he separates to allow that shot, and a well-placed shot by Olivier. Doesn't look like a guy who hasn't put it in the back of the net this year.
And Ekman-Larsson, did he hold the zone? He does. Close call there, comes down for Robertson. In front, Cowan, robbed by Merzlikins. As Easton Cowan comes close. And then gets upended by Johnson.
I think the officials want to get out of this one, too. In a tight game, that's probably a penalty, isn't it?
There's a chance for Nyes in front, and John Tavares has scored his 500th, the 49th player in NHL history to reach 500 goals. Looks like they are looking at monitors, so
let's have a look here. Oh boy, is that ever close. A rolling puck there for Robertson. I'm not even sure if Evanson in his mind was even understanding what that goal is.
He may not know.
You know, he may not, and he may call it. I just think in a 6-1 game, let it go. Whether he did know it or not, he hasn't done the call. So there it is, number 500. I know what a difficult thing for a guy in an individual accomplishment like that.
Is a tremendous accomplishment in this league. Here's Nick Robertson with a step, dashing in, and Robertson scores. So a late flurry here, and Robertson now with 5 in 5.
That he would never have made on a 4th line where he's really unsure. There's another great example of keeping your legs moving. A difficult pass to take on the move. Got the separation there from Mateychuk, and then look at that. That's a goal scorer's goal. That little triangle.
Clock ticking down, and this one will finish 6-3 Columbus.